Well, I've said in the past that asymmetrical attacking or positive tactics tend to work really well. So we're going to try one out today. Let's check it out. Yes, this is called the FC United Asymmetrical 442. The Steam Workshop does say that it gets 144 goals. That is a whopping number. So we're going to see what they actually get. This is from someone called AdwaidR. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that or butchering that of some sort. But we are going to check this one out today. It looks like a sweeper keeper in defense, an inverted fullback on the left in defend, a wingback on the right, a central defender, both in cover and then one in defend, a ball-winning midfielder in defend up front, a winger in attack, and then an advanced playmaker in support and a winger in attack on the right. Up front is a poacher in attack and an advanced forward in attack. As you can see, there are some player instructions. Positive mentality, in possession, attacking width is fairly wide, approach play is pass into space, focus play down the left and the right, slightly shorter passing directness, higher tempo, mixed crosses, work the ball in the box, in transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly, the same as usual. Distribute to the back line. Out of possession, mid-block line of engagement, a standard defensive line, trigger press more often, and that is it. So we're going to take a look at our three teams. The first two are in the Premier League, and you can see Liverpool in 5th, not great. Aston Villa in 10th, not great. Liverpool with 78 points, Aston Villa with 54. Definitely lower than what we've seen them get. Usually it's a low 60s to mid or high 60s. Liverpool, though, 78. Usually it should be around 85. So overall, not the greatest. However, Europa League, they get Champions League in 5th, so they must have won a couple trophies at least. Liverpool's EFL Cup runs out in the final. 5-5 in penalties against Newcastle. Luton Town, however, FA Cup, they kick you out in the 5th round pretty much immediately 4-5. But I mean, look at this. Arsenal 3-0. Manchester United 0-5 in the semifinals, and then you kick the crap out of them 8-0 at home. That is insane. I mean, Jota gets 4, Nunez gets 2, Szoboszlai gets 2. It's insane. That is absolutely crazy. And their XG was only 4.7. And it turns out they do not get a trophy this season, so they lose out in the Europa League knockout playoff round, first and second leg. Oh, they drew the first leg, second leg they lost. I mean, they did not have great luck in the trophies this year. I mean, you do get a fantastic set of results in the EFL Cup, but unfortunately you still lose out in that final. Trent getting most appearances this time around, but goals 34 for Nunez, Salah with 26. I mean, again, as always, the front set for Liverpool is just like a Ferrari. 17 assists from McAllister, Salah with 15, as does Szoboszlai. And then average rating, most of the front team. 7.46 for Nunez. Marcus Edwards, 7.34. Where's he from? Comes in during the winter from Sporting. Interesting. So again, another one to possibly look at. But overall, a fantastic set of results right here. According to the squad, it just doesn't translate into trophies. For Aston Villa, EFL Cup, you're out in the 4th round, 1-3 against Leicester, and FA Cup out in the 5th round, 0-1 against Newcastle. There's Newcastle again. But coming in 10th and getting Europa League, you had to have won this competition right here, and you did. Europa Conference League final, 2-0 over Osasuna. You beat Fiorentina, you beat Fenerbahce. You did very well, only losing once at the entire league season. But I'm pretty sure we're going to get standard results for Aston Villa in the squad. 26 goals for Ollie Watkins, 16 for Diaby. Assist-wise, 19 for Diaby. Jacob Ramsey with 11. And then average rating, not quite nearly as good as Liverpool. However, you still have a bunch in the green. Leander Dendonk, I can't pronounce that dude's name. Dendonker, set from 4-0. I apologize. But, I mean, you still get a few in the green, which is not too bad. Data hub-wise, again, as usual, some strong attacking numbers. No dribbles this time around, but non-penalty expected goals per game, shots, fouls against per game, and passing percentage. Well, passing percentage is down there, but you've got some high numbers in shots and fouls against, but overall, not quite Premier League leaders. Defensively, you're doing very well here. As we go to Aston Villa, you can see numbers a lot less for attacking-wise. Defensively, though, pretty nice there, too. You're probably going to be hard-pressed to find both teams in a lot of these, but most goals, Liverpool do come in second with 106. I mean, a fantastic result there. Fewer shots against. Liverpool's in all of these, except for most dribbles, of course. We didn't see them get many dribbles at all. But that's about it. I mean, shots, of course, attacking-wise, 4th place. Aston Villa not in any of these. And if we look at the player stats individually, you can see Salah and Nunez with 23 goals apiece. But of course, Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets 31 and Haaland gets 41. That's crazy. Salah with assists, I mean, he's a beast no matter what. 12 assists, Nunez with 11, all higher than average, which is fantastic to see. Player of the match awards, Curtis Jones gets 6. Nunez gets 6 as well. But overall, I mean, actually, most dribbles made, Luis Diaz is in there. I'm surprised Diaz doesn't get more love in this game. He's a fantastic player. Most shots Salah, of course. Ipswich Town, 10th place, not getting near the playoffs this time around. 73 points, not a bad total, I will say. Again, if you got a couple more wins, can get up to 6th, but 88 points, that's a big disparity between those two. But as we know, FM24 really deals with the motivation, and if you keep winning and winning and winning, you're just going to go straight up the table. If you string a couple losses in a row, you're kind of screwed. EFL Cup losing out 2-5 to Manchester United in the third round. FA Cup, you get to the semis, which is great. 0-3 to Manchester City. Yeah, that's bound to happen. Squad-wise, I'm sadly not expecting too much. I mean, Hurst getting 22 goals. Jackson out for 4 to 8 weeks. But assist-wise, 19 for West Burns, so that's pretty nice. Average rating, you got a couple. West Burns was 7.36, 7.33 for Jackson. Fantastic rating, 7.3 for Ladapo. But you just want more in there. And as we look at the championship stats, most goals is the only place they're in, Ipswich Town. I mean, They've got 7th in most possession, but they're not in here anymore. And if we look at player overview, not a whole lot we're looking at. I mean, you've got West Burns in most assists, and really, I mean, not much else. You'd have most tackles 1 second with Brandon Williams, but overall, that's it. I mean, overall, I can't say it's a bad tactic. I mean, I'm never going to say it's a bad tactic, but I can't say it's a bad season either. Liverpool with 78 points, Man City win with 82. So you got 2 wins and you're top of the league. And I'm sure you could pick up 2 wins somewhere in the season. You got, how many? 8 losses. You could probably pick up a couple of wins out of that. A couple of draws could turn into wins if you took control of this yourself. Aston Villa in 54 points is not great. I will say that. A couple more wins and you're back up into your European spots, although you did win the Conference League. But overall, this tactic did okay. I think you just need to do a lot of tweaks individually for your team and for your players to make it actually viable. But that is it for me, Sefian FM for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.